Hey everybody, Sam back once again. Everyone keeps asking me, Sam, which got the better screen? The Nexus 5 or the LG G2? Well, let's answer that question right now. So yes, here we have them. The siblings, as some here might want to say. So we have the Nexus 5 and the G2. Now they are both on about 50% brightness at the moment. And as you can probably tell straight away, the Nexus 5 has got a brighter display than the G2. So what we're going to do in this video is I've got some pictures that were actually taken from the Sony Xperia Z1 because they're very kind of detailed pictures. They look really nice and I think they're really good for this kind of test. We're going to show you those within each of them. So just to show you, the brightness is at about 50% and the brightness is again about 50%. It's the only accurate kind of test I can do on this one. I will put them to the full brightness as well at the end of it and give you a quick look at that. But for now, we're just going to do the 50% test. So let's just load up the first picture and we'll do the same on this one. So I think you can see there's a clear difference here. It's just a hell of a lot brighter on the Nexus 5. Now, I don't know why that is because obviously they're both made by LG. But as you can probably tell, the blacks are a bit blacker on there and they're a bit darker. And that's just for the fact that it is a brighter panel. So you do get that little bit of not pure blacks, where this is they're not pure like AMOLED blacks, but they are pretty black. So what we're going to do is do the good old kind of test going like this way first of all. So you can actually see them in their full glory. And we'll bring this one up first, so you can kind of see it. And we'll bring this one up as well, so you can kind of see this one. And again, it's going to be a hard test to kind of justify each one of these ones and kind of obviously which one's going to have the best one on the angle we're on at the moment. So, I mean, the camera itself is pointing like kind of straight down there. So it's as far as I can kind of have it without actually, you know, being able to have them in a certain way. That's the fairest test I've done like that because they are side by side. So let's go to the next image, which is this bad boy here. So as you can see again, this actually looks very washed out, the actual colours themselves on camera. When I'm looking at it now here in person, I can see all the detail. Just obviously with regards to the camera, you can't always pick up the exact images. So if I kind of show you, again, kind of bring it a little bit. Again, it looks really, really bright on the camera. I'll tell you what I'll try and do. See if I can just turn down the, on here a little bit. You can kind of see there. It's all detailed. It looks absolutely fantastic. And then if we bring in the G2, you can just see that the colours are there. It's still a fantastic looking display. It's just it's not as bright. So we'll do the same test again. We'll just put them side by side. Again, this is not a scientific test by any stretch of the imagination. And yes, the video is very dark now, but it's the only way I can kind of show you the detail on both of them. Let's go to the next image. The wrong one there, Sam, and that one on that one. And once again, you can just kind of see, again, at 50% brightness, this is a lot brighter than this one. So if we bring them up a little bit close again, kind of see the detail in it. And then with this one, again, you can see the detail, but it is just a fair bit darker. So you can kind of put them side by side again like that. You kind of see that it's just a hell of a lot brighter kind of panel on here. So we'll go to the next one after that, which will be this little bad boy here and this one here. So once again, I mean, you can probably tell every single time the difference between the two panels. For me, I think the quality is very similar in terms of clarity. You know, they're pretty much as sharp as each other. But the Nexus 5 panel at 50% brightness, it is just a lot brighter. So I've only had my brightness on this one at about 30% because I think that's pretty, it's bright enough. So again, let's bring it a bit closer. You can kind of see it. Oops, go that way, Sam. So there's that one, and then there's this one as well. As you can see there, I'm using the Sony images from the Sony Xperia Z1. Just because I think these images are very good. They've got a lot of contrast, a lot of kind of colours in them. Let's go to the next one really quickly as well. It'll be a good green kind of colour. And again, it's evident straight away that, boom, it's just a lot brighter straight off the bat. We're not going to bring these closer up now because you can obviously it's just pretty much the same things. And last but not least, tap on it and tap on it. And then boom. So again, I've had to lower the actual brightness of my camera lens just to try and show the detail on here. When you look in the naked eye, this is how it's looking now to me, and that's how it looks in the naked eye as well. So yeah, what we're going to do now is actually going to go back to the home screen. We're going to crank the brightness up to full on both of them. So this is as far as we're going to get in any kind of situation. So boom, brightness is now full on both of these bad boys. So let's go back into here. Let's go back into here. So let's put that onto there. And as you can probably tell now, at full brightness, it kind of gets a bit closer. This is still clearer. It's still got, not clearer, but it's still brighter. But it's not as evident at 50 as it is at 50%. So let's just pop out of this one, and let's pop out of this one. Let's go back to the beginning really quickly, and you can kind of see the good old snake. You know, as you can probably tell now, to the naked eye, this is still brighter, quite a bit brighter, but this is caught up a hell of a lot. Both at 50%, this is the clear winner. 100%, this is the winner, but it's not as New York as night and day, as they would say. And let's go to this one. So you can probably tell again, it looks very very white here. Again, when I'm looking at it now, it's all detailed, I can see it. It's just down to the actual camera itself. Again, if I pull down the actual iris again on there, you can kind of see it. So we'll put it back up a little bit, and we'll go down a little bit, and we'll go to the next one. This one kind of shows it a little bit more again. It's just a bit brighter, then it's obviously a little bit darker in that one. Again, it's not as evident as it was at 50%, but what does that kind of tell me? At first kind of I wasn't too sure. All it was telling me that you can have this at a lower brightness and have the same like kind of level of brightness this at 50%. If you put this one to, let's say, around, I don't know, around there. I don't know the exact percentage, it doesn't actually show in here. But then put this at like 50%, and then bring one of those images back up really quickly. And we'll just put the iris back up. As you can probably tell, that even with a much lower brightness, this is brighter than that. This is around 50%. This is around, I'd say, around 30%, and this is still brighter than that. So it just means you can have a lower brightness on your Nexus 5, but at the same time save a bit of battery life and go down that route, which you need to do because this has got a 3000 mAh, this has got a 2300 mAh. But that's it, people. A lot of people asked for it. It's been a bit longer than I expected. Thank you for sticking around if you did do. If you enjoyed the video, then please do hit the like button. It is very much appreciated. Subscribe for more videos like this. If you've got any video requests, as always, let me know in the comment down below, and also hit me up on Twitter at samjpullen. Google Plus as well is in the description, and also hit me up on my website samjpullen.com. Anyway, I'm going to stop rambling. I appreciate you watching. Hopefully you can understand me. If you can understand me, leave me a comment down below, and if you can't, oh well. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers everyone.